hello. I'm back. You thought there wouldn't be a stream, but it was me, the indomitable human spirit. Hi. Hello, Nicky. Congrats on first. Hello, Chocola. Hello, Dragoneye. Hello, Bodlin. Hello, Potato Fox. Welcome. It is your first check-in. Welcome. Hello, AES. Hello, Yogurt. Hello, One Dude. Hello, Draco. Hello, Liger. Hello, Scalebite. Our fine folk. Hello, Auntie. Hello, Hope. Hello, Frosty. Hello, Kaya. Hello, Urchin. Hello, Lock. Hello, Yokai. It's that Meta slave salamander trying to fix that sleep schedule. I fixed it! It took me one day, but I fixed it. Hello, Chilled. Hello, Burb. Hello, Sham. Hello, Della. Hello, Cliffo. Hello, Nihao Fine Lizard. Hello, Tower. Hello, Mew. Oh my god, so many messages. Good day, lady. Hello. The indomitable human spirit versus paperwork. Chat. I've had one day back in my fucking office, and I'm over it. I'm ready to quit. Hello, Ronde. Hello, Royal. Hello, Kyle. Hello, Velveeta. Not Velveeta. Hello. Hello, Len. unpopular demand, I'm back. I would much rather be a full-time streamer, but here we are. Here we are. The indomitable human spirit. So I guess the good news is I did manage to fix my sleep schedule in the space of a day. I did manage to fix my sleep schedule in the space of a day. I was in bed by 11. I was asleep by 11:30. I was up when I needed to be. And now I'm here. Is there bad news? No? I don't actually think so. There is bad news, actually. There is bad news. The bad news is there is a time check today. That is the bad news. Bad news is, for those who are newer and do not know the drill, time check is 2 hours into stream. Chat tells me to go to bed so that I don't fuck myself over for work the next day. So, by unpopular demand, there is a time check today, regrettably. I do not want to time check today, but it is what it is. The good news is that then we have 3 days with no time check because it's a public holiday on Monday. Mr. Giggles, hello. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're fine with being a goon, not a boss? Look, it's okay to be a goon, I think. Hello, Anaris. How's your stream, Mr. Giggles? Welcome. Bro's content with what he has? Raid? Alright, let's, Let's see. Stream was good? That's good. That's good, that's good. I don't think it's a bad thing to be content with what you've got. I am just someone who... I have a dream. I have a dream of playing video games and making an actual living off of it. Never said that, you simply assume it's bad? Yeah, you're just assuming. Okay, Martin Luther King, I do have a dream. My dream is to play video games full time. Unfortunately, it is not a good income. So I must work in my office. I must be a wage slave.
Operator, the system needs you. Will you begin another mission?
Played Subnautica since it's mostly chill. Subnautica's scary. Subnautica's scary, what do you mean? I have a dream one day I won't be disappointed with half the human population. You're gonna be dreaming for a long time, Anaris. So yeah, day one of my work, I'm already ready to go home. I got home and I was like, I never want to do that again. I say I never want to do that again, knowing full well I gotta go back tomorrow. Knowing full well I gotta go back to the CBT chamber tomorrow. Okay, tell me what really happened. How are you, #1 clipper? You clipped and people liked it. Yeah, it's cognitive behavior therapy, definitely. Definitely, definitely. Thanks, Leon. hope you're having a good evening. I'm having an okay evening. I got home and I slept. Alright, does Ruth want to date me yet? No. Fuck. Why doesn't he want to date me? It's quite literally a chill game because of ice and stuff, and I just don't like the big scary sea creatures. That's my thing. I'm not scared of like the ocean or anything. I don't have a thalassophobia or whatever it's called. But goddamn, the animals in Subnautica are freaky as fuck. Why are they like that? It was my sister's first day as a grad in the office too. She's glad that she'll get paid soon. I hope that she had a good day in her office. You want an IRL peeper? A peepee? Survival of the fittest? Yeah, look, if a giant sea creature was gonna come and like try and eat me, I would not be surviving. Mild disappointment at having no more conversations in Kim. I just want to know why Rose doesn't want to date me. I don't get it. Why are you not address that, Marie, Rose? Marie will. Marie's like, oh, you know, you want to give me flowers. Rose won't. Whatever. Who wants to come along? We're gonna do Sortie, and then I don't know. I'll be honest with you guys, I wasn't expecting to play Warframe today. I did not expect to be playing Warframe. I kind of just, I didn't know what to play and I sat there staring at my computer like, what do I do? Why not? I don't know, I just wanted to play something else. Rhodes in the Yvonne files? He is. Yeah, I don't know. I was like, I could play Warframe or I could play something else. And I kind of just stared and I was like, I don't know what I want to do. One more spot for sorties. One more spot if anyone wants to join. Literally, I just didn't want to play Warframe and so I didn't. I think for me, the thing is, now that I'm back at work, right, I have to be like a bit more careful about what I'm doing each day. So like I will play Warframe over the weekend because Warframe weekends and because it's my long streams with no time check. But that means that if I play Warframe now, it's going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday of Warframe. Which I guess 4 days of Warframe is not the worst case scenario. But it's still a lot, you know? Hi, Armpit! Hey, hey, hey! It's still a lot, and it's still like... it's not a bad thing, it's just big. And I also know a lot of people aren't playing Warframe at the moment. I also know a lot of people are like... not burnt out, but just a bit over it at the moment. Yeah, this weekend is also a heat wave. The heat will be waving over the weekend, and it's going to be a bit fucked. Do we have one more person that wants to come along for sortie? Heatwave for Akari, up to -20 for me. Please give me that. It's gonna get to like 45 degrees over the weekend. Hello, Catlick. Hello, hello, hello. You sent request. You have not messaged me in game.
Lizard.
Please message me in game. I leave my game on invite only so that people cannot just randomly join. Please message me. Think the wind chill is gonna reach minus 50 Fahrenheit? That seems excessively cold. Gonna post this one more time, and if we don't get anyone, we're just gonna go. Yeah, that seems excessively cold. I would rather excessively cold than excessively hot. Am I okay? I had my first day back at my fuck-ass office job today. It was as fuck-ass as I expected. I don't know. It wasn't that bad, but I'm very unhappy about it. If not at work, would join. Why at work? Why at work? Stop that. Because without money, I die? Stop that. Today was my first proper day on my new work scheme. I cannot wait to start my new job next month. You must be so excited for that, honestly. That will be so good for you, Della. Just don't die. Yeah, the problem with it being hot is that I cannot actually, you know, I cannot actually, like, remove enough layers of skin to cool myself down. I cannot remove enough skin to cool myself down, but I also cannot, you know, sleep with the aircon on and all of that jazz. It's not fun. It's terrible. Sheltering, hi Jarvis. It's really, truly terrible. Wait, to the airport? You don't have to work at the airport, Dollar. Why are you going to the airport?
Busy while a fellow tunnel operative raids the ship for supplies. Ready? Trigger the alarm. They have just shut down all systems.
A little late, but okay.
Capsules your way.
Removing skin will just make it hotter since you're taking off your sweat glands and stuff. Hello, Azara. I mean, yes, it would make me hotter, but also, like, if I took enough off and I was just a skeleton, I wouldn't be able to feel the heat anymore. Hello, spontaneous male pregnancy. Hello, 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 hello. Best name on Twitch 2026. Yeah, if I remove enough layers of skin and flesh that I just become a skeleton, then it's fine, right? Then there's no such thing as a heat wave. I'm fucking dead. There's no heat waves anymore. I called the furnace repair guys because mine couldn't keep the house at 13 Celsius. Of course, it started working right after I signed the estimate. Okay, this is probably going to sound insane to you, Sin. The only time it's ever 13 degrees here is like winter at night. It's never, ever dipped below 0 Celsius here. Never. Like, you get -1 out in the country, but like, that's it. It is definitely one of my favorite names on Twitch. I love it. Spontaneous male pregnancy. Never even gotten cold enough to change out of shorts? Yeah, it's always some level of warm here. I know it snows out in Orange. My friend does mining work there. Tasmania gets some negatives. Yeah, but that's like the second New Zealand. And yeah, Orange counts as middle of nowhere. Like, you've got to be really middle of nowhere to get actual cold weather. Like, 13 Celsius is a particularly cold day, or like an okayish winter night. Not so hello. Hello. But it's never like that bad, you know? Has to be a bit below freezing before I feel the need for pants unless I'm staying outside. That is a wild sentence. Canberra's weird too. It can get over 40 in the summer, but -4 in the winter. Yeah, Canberra is like its own, like, climate. As someone who lives in a tropical area, heat waves can be heckin' tough. Usually use a bandana to keep cool. Yeah, we get really bad heat waves here, unfortunately. So, my weekend is looking very, very hot. It's gonna be sweaty.
Another life support capsule.
So I'm thinking I'm gonna put my dog in the pool again. Because we all know how well that went last time. I think I might do it again. It'll be funny. For context, my dog loves water but is scared of a pool. So I've got to convince her that water is just pool but smaller. And it didn't go well last time. My poor dog ended up clinging to me while I was in the pool, rather than swimming or rather than trying to do anything of her own accord. Yeah, I'm dipping my dog. Gotta get them dogs out. No. It's fine, it's fine. I've also lived in deserts that get that hot, so I'm aware of the tech. Yeah, the tech of staying cool is so much less than the tech of keeping warm, and I hate it. I'm just not looking forward to the heatwave, chat. At the moment, my life is chud. It's a very fuck my chud life kind of day. Fuck my chud life kind of few days, actually. Heatwave, work, all of that jazz. With that being said though, how are you guys? I know I didn't stream last night. What did you guys get up to? You'll get it? Us hot human dwellers gotta do with what we got? Yeah. It's just impossible to remove enough flesh to cool yourself off properly. That's the problem. What we need is a tech that lets us strip down to our skeletons, but only temporarily. You caught on fire? What? Hang on, what? What do you mean you caught on fire? Yeah, we need the Zaku tech IRL. Hello! Should have read my book, but instead I watched videos of dumb drunk people getting arrested. For what kind of thing? Yeah, spontaneous combustion. Hi, Katie! Hi. Spontaneous male combustion instead of spontaneous male pregnancy. In a similar vein of fuck my chud life, I say fuck my truck cell life. Why fuck your truck cell life? What happened? Why are you not enjoying being a base, movement-pilled truck cell? Base, driving-pilled truck cell, I should have said. What am I saying? I have no idea anymore. I genuinely don't know. I was working on a motorcycle and the car spilled gas while going over a speed bump for a test run, so I was ghost run. That's not good. That's not healthy, bro. Probably don't do that. I cannot emphasize enough how much you shouldn't be lighting yourself on fire. I'm laughing, but it's tragic, truly. You're completely right. Okay, that's good. But, like, in future, could you try a little less flammability? Waited for a new game to release, but it sounds like people aren't liking it. What game? What game is it, Yogurt? What What game is it and why should I play it? I shall use a flameproof suit. Yes. Do not light on fire. Spontaneous pregnancy is bad, but spontaneous combustion is worse. Oh, to be a flaming skeleton on a motorcycle? Okay, you know what though? That kind of sounds metal as fuck. Being a flaming skeleton on a motorcycle sounds metal as fuck, and I'm here for it. It's like the kind of thing that a teenage boy or like a preteen boy even would be like, yeah, that is the coolest thing imaginable. Like, flaming skeleton on a motorbike? Fuck yeah. Just Ghost Rider? Yeah, but less ghosty and more real. I was somewhat asleep and I just heard something about truck cell movement pilled. What the fuck did I hear? Woe is me to be bad to the bone? Yeah, that's truly being bad to the bone. Spontaneous combustion only hurts for a few months or so. Spontaneous pregnancy hurts for decades. You're right, but which one hurts more? Like, what's the ratio of pain to, like, time of pain? Because, like, if you're on fire, bro, that's gonna take a long-ass time to heal. That's more than a few months. If I get to be a badass skeleton, I will get to voice the ironic memes, and that will be a threat. I do not recommend voicing the ironic memes as a badass skeleton that's on fire. That is not a good idea. Bad enough burns or lifelong damage and pain? The Sega Football Club champions, and I doubt there's any reason why you'd be interested, so I won't try to sell it to you. You know what, Yoga? I respect your honesty there. I genuinely respect your honesty there. You're like, you will not like this shit. You're entirely right. I don't give a fuck about football. Issue seems to be that the target audience doesn't do gacha mechanics, even if there's a single player mode that doesn't require it. Why are they putting gacha in a good Christian football game? Hello, Dose. I'm good. How are you? Spontaneous pregnancy is more pain to my wallet. Valid. Valid. The pain to the wallet is so much worse. I mean, I guess if you're on fire, your credit card would melt, so, like, that's also not great. Hello, Max! Why gacha? Money? A football game invented gacha? Okay. I need to, like, put a little asterisk here. I need to put a little asterisk editor's note, right? I don't know anything about football. At all. I can name, like, 3 teams, and that's West Ham United, Manchester United, and that's it. I got 2 in me. That's all I got. So, like, that's all I know about football. That's all the context and backstory I have. Why did they invent gacha? How does that even work? Oh, I need to pull my favorite football player? How does that work? How do you have a football team without the players on it? Isn't the point that you have a football team? What if you get one that's not on that football team? Some dipshit done dropped an anchor to an undersea fiber cable. Now we have nationwide internet issues? What?
Intel suggests
One anchor took out an entire country's internet?
search for the hostage.
That's kind of impressive. Pretty sure skin grafts are expensive. Skin grafts are very expensive. The loot boxes are downright criminal. I really want to understand what happens.
Watch
Like,
yourself.
what if I pull,
Away.
like, I'm trying to think of like a football player's name.
The enemy is on high alert.
What if I pull like fucking
Trigger the exit.
Cristiano Ronaldo,
Rescue the
but my team is not insert Cristiano Ronaldo's team here? Can I put him on a different team?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
The concept of that implies that there's meta for the football game. And if there's meta for the football game, then that implies that we can min-max the football game, which implies that we can mod the football game, which implies that we can mod Cristiano Ronaldo. Therefore, I propose that we form a Cristiano Ronaldo. It works like TCGs where you pull packs to acquire players and then form your squad with them. Oh. Can we form a Cristiano Ronaldo?
The hostage is almost out of time.
You're more correct than you realize. I'm literally just guessing. Where does the former go? Cristiano Ronaldo does not want you to know that. Let's just say it's a very uncomfortable experience for him. Evolve him to crab Cristiano Ronaldo?
Holding cells. Search each one for the hostage.
Nope. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank God someone else got that one. Donate the former.
Subject found. You need to bring the captain.
A kid ran out all of their parents' cards to pull for Ronaldo. So the fact that I just randomly guessed the name and it was Cristiano Ronaldo is actually kind of very relevant to this. He was a desirable card in early FIFA games. What's the Cristiano Ronaldo meta? What's the Cristiano Ronaldo meta? Is there a meta?
The captive has been secured. You've done your part, Tenno. We'll take it from here.
I remember people faking FIFA card pulls on YouTube when that was still popular. Awesome hit tweet! Hell yeah! Thank you, Laura. Hit tweet! It's the fucking stupidest thing you can imagine. It's a 3D printed forma. Or are you talking about the other hit tweet? I don't know, I had 2 this week. 2.5 almost. The meta is wallet? I only saw the shower one? Okay, you're living the dream. You saw the good one and not the bad one. You saw the good post that went viral, not the bad post that went viral, and I'm very, very, very happy about that. Chat, if you do not know Laura, Laura is very cool. I'm collecting speedrunners. I guess I've always been collecting speedrunners, I guess. We have Deo, we have Laura, we have Zen. We have the peculiar group of speedrunners that just join forces with me for no really apparent reason. I love them very, very much. And Laura is one of them. Laura plays lots of Spyro. She is very good at Spyro. Please be big lobbers to Laura. Moral of the story is fuck EA. Can you speedrun FIFA? So the meta is Cristiano Ronaldo and other Real Madrid players next to him, or Messi and Barcelona players? I don't know what those words mean. Deo is bald. He is a beautiful shirtless man. He is a beautiful shirtless man. Anyone feel like Vent Kids is too tedious? Yeah, I haven't even bothered with it. I hate those kids. You can speedrun losing with multiple red cards. Okay, this is my follow-up question regarding red cards, right? If you're managing the football team, is it like Sims? Like, do your football team have a form of autonomy? Or do they, like, if they get tilted while they're playing, do they is it up to you if they tilt? Or is it like, is it like that they act like Sims? Like, can they do their own thing? Are you collecting speedrunners like Infinity Stones or Chaos Emeralds? Yeah, Zem coming in the other day is still rent-free in my head.
Snakes, you can be part of my story, but I don't think you'll like the ending.
You just want the players because they have better attributes than other less desirable players? Yeah, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like, the way they behave. Can you have, like, a sim Cristiano Ronaldo that, like, gets particularly angry when he has to play against another player? Like, isn't a red card where they behave badly and they get sent off?
Do not abandon me for long, strange angel.
Like, isn't the reason for a red card that they get, like, sent off for being dicks or whatever?
For you, peace.
I'll be back right after these missiles.
Unfortunately, EA isn't that good at making games. Imagine if there was a casual mode for FIFA where you could like just hang out with different football players like Sims. Like, you know, oh, here's Cristiano Ronaldo and his made up Sims wife.
No, you will not.
I feel like the Gamba meta would be a lot more useful in that situation. Like, the characters you pull, you can like make them into like little fellas. You can watch them hang around in their house or whatever.
Blue and soul be with you.
In the game, you can control them and you can slide tackle people or do things to get red cards. Animal Crossing but FIFA? Yeah, you're right. I am just asking for FIFA Animal Crossing. You're entirely correct, and I fucking hate it. Red card is to kick players off the field who are overly dangerous and aggressive. Yeah, but that's my point. Can they do things of their own accord, or is it only what you tell them to do? Like, can your players be dicks of their own accord, or do you have to make them be dicks?
Nicely done, Tenno. Defeating Kella in front of our audience will show all Grenier that there is.
There's also Football Manager from a different company. FIFA Dating Sim. Remember when KFC released a dating sim? There's an obscure football game I played as a teen that had those lifestyle mechanics. It was by far its best feature because the gameplay was mediocre. When's the Hoya vs FIFA gacha game? That's where we're at. That's where we're at. I didn't know that FIFA was so gacha based. I thought it was just kick ball around. I thought they just kick ball. Alright, that's that done. That's still there. I don't like that. I hope we get a better one next. You can only control one player at a time, though you can switch players at any time when defending or when you pass the ball and attack. The rest of the team acts on their own. Yeah, but when they're acting on their own, that's what I mean. When they're acting on their own, is that like a opportunity for them to be dicks? Usually in a predictable manner. No. Holy mother of Roombas? Yeah, I have 69 Roombas. I have a lot of Roombas.
Operator, the sentients are not laughing at my
24 seconds before we see what's next.
adapt to my humor?
I like my Roombas. Huh? Okay, give me the new one. Ah, it's trash. I want to play Zephyr. We'll do the relic crack, but I want to play Zephyr. Chat, I love my Zephyr. Look how pretty she is. Didn't know you could have that many. You can have as many Roombas as you want. It's just about, like, buying them. If you can acquire the funds, then there is no problem. Hello, God. Infinity Train, but Roombas? Hello, birds. Yeah, the decoration cap is the only ceiling. Wait, no, that's a lie. When I open the game up, I have to sit on my, like, login reward screen for a while. Because if I don't, it like, weirds out. Yeah, it lags out really badly. And I do not recommend it. So yeah, I guess the upper limit is in fact just how good is your computer.
Give them all warriors death.
Watch out.
Your orbiter's barren as fuck. A single sprodling greets you. One sprodling? Nah, you gotta add some more. You gotta get him a friend at least. Why would you have one sprodling and not two sprodling?
Stand by for life support. You're near a fissure.
Imagine cooking 20 weapons in the foundry. You've placed 0 things? Yeah, but then nothing's like lonely. Kane, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Maybe when I reach the point of having every prime. I mean, for me, the fact that it lags my computer out is probably my upper limit. Like, I should probably be sensible when I do stuff. However, that's not gonna stop me. It's just gonna make me cautious about it. Yeah, when you get to the point of having every prime, you kind of just sit there for a minute. You're like, what now? Wi-Fi is never sensible. I do not claim to be a sensible person, but I also do not want to break my computer. Hello, welcome, welcome.
Well done.
I don't want to break it by having it load in like 3,000 Roombas, 2 million Argon crystals, and a partridge in a pear tree. Actually, Sue, I do not have multiple primes. I have multiple regular Anaris. I only have one. Is my Gratly using a ribbon? I'm not gonna lie to you, I only use this for leveling. Like, it's just there because I was leveling it recently. And my Bone Widow just needs to be leveled again. Usually when I have nothing to do in Warframe, I dick around in open world missions. I think it's best to just do what you can. I know for a fact that over this weekend, I'm going to try and finish off the standing that I still need to do. Like, I will probably do Vent Kids standing as much as I really don't want to. Can't sleep due to humidity, but it must be worse in New Zealand. It's not nice here at the moment, but the heat wave's hitting us tomorrow. Either open world missions or lurking in Q&A chat. I think my favorite thing to like brain dead do is relic cracks, which is kind of what we're doing now. Did my plan to fix my sleep schedule work out? It did, Ina! It actually did. So here's what happened. 10 o'clock, or just after 10 o'clock, I normally start stream at 10:30, right? Just after 10, I had my shower, I had my normal, like, pre-stream routine. Instead of starting stream, I got into bed. I was in bed by, like, 11. I was asleep before midnight. I was up when I needed to be up. It was incredible. However, my worry is that this is actually how jet lag works, and that's not good. So I think I accidentally gave myself jet lag to fix my sleep schedule. Which, obviously that's not optimal, but like, chat, I've been going to sleep at like 5 AM, and today I needed to be up at 7. So I really needed to, you know, stop being an idiot. Like on Wednesday morning / Tuesday night, after my like stream where we did all the weeklies, I was laying in bed and I hadn't slept yet, and I checked my clock. It's like 6 AM. I'm like, oh fuck. That's not good. But it's actually fine, because like, yeah. Please give tips? Alright. This is how I make myself sleep. It works for me. Disclaimer, I don't know if this works for everybody or if this is a me thing. But what I do, when I need to sleep, I get into bed. Well, I have a shower right beforehand because I'm a nighttime shower anyway. I have my shower. I get into bed. I get comfy. And I think about the color black.
If you need to leave, extraction is ready.
Like, I just try my hardest to imagine the color black. And I fall asleep every time. I don't know what point I fall asleep at, but it works every single time. Like, you just gotta imagine the color black. And if your brain has another thought, you just keep imagining the color black. Like, everything around you is black. There's nothing around, it's just black. Ratchet and Clank update looking fresh? Hell yeah! What black? I don't know, just a black.
The void has summoned a new presence and it craves our life support. Destroy these manifestations.
I wish I could stop my brain quiet. I mean, it took me many, many years to learn how to do that. But it is very reliable now. Like, I can consistently make myself go to sleep very fast. You usually play random bits? Sometimes I need, like, background noise, and if I do, I have, like, YouTube channels that I rely on for it. I really like there's a channel called Down to Sleep. And they literally just read, like, stories and stuff. I love that. But I know it's not for everyone. Basically, I get a guy on YouTube to read me a bedtime story and I think about the color black. And if you do that enough, you train your body to fall asleep when you do that for like a few minutes. It works within like probably, I guess, 10 minutes every time. You know the part where you say it's got to wait a bit during login before you start? It's like compiling shaders but waiting for your decorations to load. Now to say wait for the whole day to reset? Oh no! Now you gotta do the bad part! That's just jet lag as well. If you think about it, resetting your sleep schedule is just giving yourself temporary jet lag. I tend to imagine skiing down a mountain into darkness. Yeah, that's very similar to the black thing. But if you just think about black and every time you have a thought, you tell yourself like, no, black, and just like keep thinking about the color black, it works. It forces your body to sleep. I don't know how it works, but it does. Used to have to reset my sleep schedule every 2 weeks with my old job. It sucks total ass. I feel like I reset mine pretty much every week. Because, like, I stream late on the weekends, and then I fuck it up again, and then I have to fix it for Monday. Since I couldn't post in the Discord, yesterday I became a pro Warframe player. I unlocked Prime Footed. Nice! Congrats! Snowstorms are nice. I have never experienced a snowstorm, so I don't know. This is where you come to fall asleep? How the hell do you sleep to this? Heck, I just found myself on commuting while we talked about sleep. I like that. Yeah, have a good sleep. Have a good sleep. Be comfy, be happy, and have a good morning tomorrow, okay? Ironic that you fell asleep while we're talking about sleeping. Chat, I don't understand how anyone could come here for the purposes of, you know, falling asleep. That's insane. Hello, Pierce. That's not my name. I used to flip-flop my sleep schedule every weekend, but was feeling the negative effects of that long term. Yeah, that's kind of my problem with streaming, is that I just constantly fuck my sleep schedule up. Without intending to, I accidentally fuck my sleep schedule up every single time. It's horrific. I'll get it nice and good through the week, and then the weekend comes and it's like, bye. I'm sure you sleep well. Don't call me that! What the hell? My wife falls asleep to Game Grumps Power Hour bullshit, and I don't understand it at all. She plays it on a TV in the bedroom. Look, okay, I've never fallen asleep to Game Grumps. I don't think I've seen Game Grumps in like many, many years. But it's very Giga Chad to have it full blaring on the TV. That's an incredible move. That's very brave. With the hours you stream at, it's not surprising, I know. Imagine if I had had better stream hours from the start. I absolutely have, I can understand that, but the TV is a flex. The TV is the most peculiar part about that. Hello, God. Your former shower popped up on my TikTok feed. Fucking everyone has seen the former shower. It's still got 20,000 more views today. I don't know how. I don't know why it's still going. It nearly has 50,000 likes. It's 300 likes off of 50,000.
Destroy these void-staring enemies.
You fall asleep to professional esports videos? I can fall asleep to like Counter-Strike. Does that count? You know who can really fall asleep to Counter-Strike is Dulla. Dulla fell asleep at IEM. In the crowd at IEM. Watching the pros play. Bro was snoozing. Bro was snoring. The flex is that it's a 65-inch flat screen. To fall asleep? That's insane. Honestly, I've never seen anything quite so funny in my fucking life. Dulla falling asleep. Like, full-blown snoring. Full honk me me me. And then there was just pro players playing Counter-Strike. Like, literally 50 meters away. My go, I aspire to sleep that well. It was incredible. Like, I say this in, like, the most kind way possible. What the fuck is wrong with you, Dulla? Why the fuck you so well rested? I need light/brown noise or ASMR, but I use sleep headphone headband. Any light can mess with my sleep. I have this one little, like, pillow thing. It's, like, fluffy on one side and silk on the other. And it's weighted, and it's really, really nice on my eyes. And I put that on my face, I'm out cold within, like, 3 minutes. It's insane. You suck at glaive weapons? Feels bad, man. Have you tried throwing them? Speaking of weird things to fall asleep to, I offered Dual Logs yapping about a game I don't play. Is that Yu-Gi-Oh? Dual Log sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Last night was the best sleep of my life. Kinda hate I woke up. What did you dream about, Kohai? Did you dream about Lizza? You dream about Lizza, please? I fall asleep to whatever random playlist I have. Once woke up to Get Low by Lil Jon. You know what? I wouldn't even be mad if I woke up to that. I'd be confused, but like, I wouldn't be mad. Occasionally, my YouTube autoplay, I'll fall asleep with like ASMR or something. And I'll wake up to like an absolute random video. At one point, it was like an ASMR live stream, and the stream ended, and it went to like a foreign news YouTube channel. I don't know what it was about, but it was just like this random fucking news channel. It was weird as hell. So I woke up to like indescript non-English chatter that I couldn't understand. And I was like out cold before this. I didn't know anymore that I had an earbud in, because normally my earbuds fall out when I'm asleep. So you can imagine how confused I was waking up, hearing random fucking yapping in a language I don't understand. Pitch black, uncertain of what's going on. Absolutely terrifying. And then after like 20 seconds I realized that, Jesus Christ. Hello, Galen. I'll never purposely fall asleep with earbuds in. I like to, but I know it's really bad for you. Gotta be a wage slave. Let me know what days work best. Thank you for being here. Congratulations on once again being a wage slave, just like me, for real, for real.
Fighters will soon attack.
New outfit. This isn't new, Galen.
Sentient is on to you. Look out for troopers.
Thank you. Did it allow you to have a dream where you learned how to speak a new language? No. But I had a dream the other night
Only found oblivion.
that... No, it wasn't even the other night. I think it might have been last night. I had a dream that I went to a, like, nail salon. And they scratched my, like, feet really, really badly. And then my feet fell off. And I don't know what that means. Like, I feel like I need to put that into, like, one of those psychic websites. Be like, what does it mean that I had a dream that I went to a, foot, like, nail place and my feet fell off? How does that work?
Void manifestations drawn to this cursed place of stolen lives. They
Did we have another flashbang? No, we didn't.
unless they are destroyed.
I figured out why the screen was randomly changing as well, like why it would randomly die in the middle of the loading screen. It's because I set it up and then I forgot that I set it up to end 3 minutes after I end stream. So it was carrying over that timer. And that's why it would like randomly kill the loading screen as well. Whereas the loading screen settings should be that it ends after like 14 minutes or something, just in case I had a long loading screen. But yeah, it turns out I'm impatient and closing OBS too early is why the loading screen randomly died. If dreams had meaning, there'd be a lot of things to figure out. But based on your recent experiences and associations, I haven't had any experiences like that though. Burb is extracting? Okay. You've had dreams about truck driving? That makes sense though. That's like what you do all day, every day. I don't have dreams about my work that often. I have this weird thing, right? I've heard on Reddit and stuff that apparently you can't use your phone in your dreams, but I can. And I don't know if that means I'm on my phone too much. I had a dream I was a trucker transporting logs of wood once. It was really random. I kind of like that though. Like, that would be peaceful as a dream. Whenever I have a dream about work, it's always like, oh, this coworker randomly fucking quit. And now I have to do all their work as well for some reason. Even though I know that's not how that works, right? Even though I know that my boss would not lump their paperwork on me. I still have nightmares about it. My dreams are either like that, or it's like, oh, you know, you're a fucking K-pop idol or whatever. Never any normal dreams. It's either insanely weird or insanely bad. I think something happened because I woke up saying something like the logs. I sleep talk really badly and it scares the fuck out of people. Like, I will actively tell people off or like get angry at them in my sleep. Sham fucking hates it. When I was younger, I had a dream about a talking tiger jumping into my grandparents' dining room window, and it was so real. I was sure it actually happened for years. Was it the Frosted Flakes one? Was it Tony the Tiger? I had some weird dreams. I once had a dream where I was in a big gingerbread house looking for stickers to make a Christmas dinner with the entire cast of Shrek and The Simpsons on a long table. The implication of this message is that you are Jesus and Shrek and The Simpsons are the 12 apostles. That's what that is implying. I don't know what the gingerbread means, but like... Who's Judas? Bart. What the hell did I just say? Someone had a very interesting dream. Okay, chat. Okay. You guys tell me a dream and I will divine meaning from it. Allow me to be, for the next like 10 minutes or so, your dream psychic. Give me your weirdest, wackiest dream and I'll tell you what it means. I will glean information about your life from your dream. Editor's note, this is not going to be accurate at all. When I was 7, I had a dream where I watched my best friend get ridden over by a ride-on lawnmower. That means that you need to buy a house with a paved backyard. Hello, plant. I know the meaning. That's easy. I'm lonely and want more friends. What? No. That means that you need to buy a house with a paved backyard. That means you cannot be trusted around grass. That's what that means. Trust me. Trust. I'm a professional psychic. I know all about dreams. Getting flashbacks to the horoscope stream. I wish I could describe all the wild details of my lucid dream. Lucid dreams don't count because you make yourself have them.
Void signatures, but outside.
Lucid dreams don't count. If you make yourself have the dream, you cannot glean psychic knowledge from it because it's you made yourself have it. You've never yelled at me, so I trust you. Yeah, trust. I'm a psychic. Trust. I'm not a psychic. Disclaimer, I have no fucking expertise in this at all. But tell me about your weirdest dreams and I'll tell you what they mean. One dream, my college was having a party and we were sorting out the cakes. I sniffed one that looked like a dish sponge and got really high and couldn't stop laughing. Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. First off, your brain wants you to do drugs. Second off, your brain somehow thinks that cleaning chemicals are drugs. Third off, why are there multiple cakes at a college party? Isn't there normally alcohol? Fourth off, maybe your brain is telling you that you should drink dishwashing liquid. Basically, what this dream means is your brain was thinking about Tide Pods. Your brain was thinking about that trend where people were like eating Tide Pods. That's what that means. You're welcome.
Oculists, if they scan you, sentient fighters won't be far behind.
Just last night, I had a dream about a giant stinky baby who was mind controlling me with their scent. That's pretty weird. First off, you saw a certain purple radioactive person's tweet. I don't even need to be a psychic to tell you that. You saw that person's tweet. You wish internally that somebody would desperately want to sniff you. But you're also scared that if they sniff you, it'll smell like BO. Overall, my analysis of this is that you should have a shower, and then you should find a girl who has an armpit interest. And you can be sniffed as much as you want. Had a dream I was wearing my dad's winter coat and I met his friends. My dad died 2 years ago. Okay, I actually have dreams like that sometimes. That means that your dad has come to visit you and he wanted you to meet his friends. And you were wearing his coat because he wanted you to be comfy. He wasn't sure if you were going to be comfy. Gang, you woke me up? Bro! Don't fall asleep to my stream if you don't want to be woken up. You remember the Tide Pod thing? Hi! Hi! Thank you for the prime! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Feels good, man! Thank you, Hope! You had a dream you were taking your O-level exam again? You didn't fail your O-level? Well, that just means that your brain is still thinking about the time that you did your O-level exam. I still have dreams about taking my high school tests. Which I genuinely fucking hate because, like, why would I want to think about that ever again in my life? Huh? Why wait? Oh, it's the sub-goal thing, not the hype train. I was gonna say, why are we getting a random hype train? Oh no. Yes, hi Hope, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope, do you have a dream that you would like me to glean information from for you? I had a dream where I kicked someone off a cliff. Did you know the person? Or was it just a random that you kicked off the cliff in your dream? I have a recurring dream, but the info I get is pretty clear. Oh, okay. Just a random. The random signifies something in your life that you do not like. The random person is something in your life that you don't like, and kicking it off a cliff is your brain's way of trying to make you, like, forget about it. Had a dream I was falling from a waterfall, and I somehow woke up on the ground instead of on the bed. Oh, that's easy. I've had dreams like that. If you have a dream like that, that just means that you fell off your bed. You rolled too far in your sleep. You fell, and now you're on the floor. But your brain interpreted the actual fall itself as, you know, a waterfall. Why? Probably because it has fall in it. Hello, Britt. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. One of my dreams was about an arm wrestling match on the top of the tree. The fight was between Eddie Hall, the powerlifter, and the golden ninja from Lego Ninjago. Who won? I'm genuinely interested. Who won? Surely the fucking Lego Ninja, right? dream. It was a sleep paralysis dream. I woke up and couldn't move, but instead of a demon of sorts, it was my childhood cat sleeping on my chest. I firmly believe, like, I'm saying all of this as memes, right? But I firmly believe when you have a dream like that, it's your pet or like your person that you miss or like your loved one coming back to visit you. And obviously they can't do it all the time because it takes them a lot of their like energy and strength. But they come back to visit you and give you some comfort when you need it. I firmly believe that a dream like that, or like the one about wearing Dad's coat and meeting his friends, is their way of like communicating. This isn't me saying this is a meme. I sound fucking insane when I say that, but like I genuinely believe it. The day that my old cat passed, I didn't sleep for like 3 days afterwards. I was fucking devastated. I was distraught. But when I finally did sleep, she came back to me in my dreams. And I had like the most realistic dream of like not even anything interesting, just like laying exactly where I was and just patting her. And it was like, oh, you came back. I'm trying really hard to hide it, but I'm all teary now. Eddie Hall would put his Crocs in sport mode and rip the Golden Ninja's arms off? No, I'm making a poll. I'm making a poll. Who would win? Eddie Hall? Lego Ninjago Golden Ninja. What's my IGN? It is Akariteru. There we go. Yeah, we need to know who would win. It's gotta be Lego. I spelled Ninjago wrong. Lego Ninjago Golden Ninja. Look at that, 2 to 9. 2 to 9. It's the Lego Ninjago Golden Ninja. Yeah, the Golden Ninja absolutely solos it. Ninago. Yeah, Lego Ninago. The Golden Ninja won? Yeah, but like, we need to see the popular vote. We need to see the consensus. Eddie Hall has nothing on the Golden Ninja. Ninjas are cooler than some dude. Now that is a primary school thing. I only just see there's no message. Oh, I forgot. Can we pin that one, please? Sorry, Shia. Normally it's pinned. I don't know why I forgot today. Brain dumb. It's 4 to 16 in the Golden Ninja from Lego Ninjago's favor. I'm so proud of you guys. If nobody else got me, Dwellers and the Lego Ninjago Golden Ninja got me. Small lizard panic here. I want my IGN and I forgot my IGN. Have I watched Ninjago? No, but I believe in the Lego. I believe wholeheartedly in the Lego Ninjago Golden Ninja. Don't even know who that dude is? What, Eddie Hall? He's a power lifter.
Long ago, one of your kind put an end to that final desperate continuity ceremony. Her
Lego hurts like hell. What, when you step on it? Yeah. I mean, the solution is just not to step on it. Chat. I feel a little bad because I haven't had a Lego set most of my life. I had a Harry Potter one when I was really little. And for whatever fucking reason, I glued the bits together. for whatever reason, I glued the Lego bits together, didn't build the right thing, and just sat there.
These manifestations must not be allowed.
I don't know. I don't know why I did that, and I never got another Lego set again. I think my mum was like, yeah, I can't trust you with this shit. Alright, I've had enough of it. I don't want to do Relic Crack anymore. Lego Movie Hour activity? Saw an article, scientists mimicking the Big Bang accidentally turn lead to gold? What? How does that work? How'd they do that? Hello, Tact. That's a cute outfit. Thank you. Let me show you. Look. It's very fluffy. Particle collider. They put lead in a particle collider and it turned into gold? Yeah, that's just alchemy. That's just magic at that point. The Superman. God bless our beloved Superman. Chat, we love the Superman here. It's not mimicking the Big Bang, it's part of tritium breeding for fusion reactors.
It is done.
You can breed tritium? Hang on. That's not your band, it is your band. A breeding blanket? The more I read this, the more confused I'm getting. Has tritium breeding ever been demonstrated in a tokamak? Or is it completely theoretical / untested? Look, I know that I've gone too far when I'm looking at Reddit r/fusion. Huh? Ah! Shay, thank you! What the hell? Thank you so much! Boosters! Thank you so much! What the hell? ZT fan, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'm finally boosted. Just so the farmage goes good today. Oh, now I gotta spend my weekend farming.
Has been interfacing with the Foundry's AI.
Yeah, it's not Argon, chat! It's a gift, it's not Argon! I still don't want to do that. I've looked at it again, and I once again do not want it. I wouldn't do that? Okay. I need to show you something, Shay. The reason I stress out about Argon. The reason I say about Argon. Da-da-da! But Akari, why would you block off the door to the helmet with Argon? I don't know, I felt like it. Looks a bit empty, needs more Argon. Well, good for you! There's a second wall of Argon. Now, if you're wondering, what is wrong with this person? Why would she spend plenty of time building 2 walls out of Argon to seal the back of her orbiter off? May I introduce you to the Great Argon Ocean? Unfortunately, this sucks because it'll half be gone tomorrow. It'll be gone tomorrow. Hang on. No, what actually sucks about it? What actually sucks about it is that I have like 3,000 more that I just have not placed because it's too many, and my computer already lags when I try and open this fucking game. 2,678 more of them. Huh? Alright. Fine, I won't place another one. Fine. Can I place one here? Okay, so the back room we cannot place anymore. But what if... What if I coated these walls in argon crystals? Just for the love of the game, really. Stop? Aww. So yeah, Shy, I am endlessly grateful for not argon. I am insanely grateful for not being tortured with more of these stupid rocks. There we go. What if I... You know it's dire when Decor Mode tells you that? You need a problem poster? More argon? I'm going. Oh, we're like coming off of the wall. Do you think DE is scared to look at their player base in fear of what they've created? Yes. I absolutely believe that the reason I'm not a Warframe creator is because someone in DE sees my orbiter and is terrified of it. They see things like the former showerhead and they're like, nah, she needs to be stopped. You're on your final amp? Yay! Congrats! I still have a bit of amp stuff to do, actually. I have neglected my amps pretty badly. Imagine a former decoration. I think in lore, argon doesn't disappear, it just reappears on Akari's orbiter? Probably. Yeah, the amps are a bit of a grind now. I really should do the... I don't have many left to do, but I have enough. Enough that it's moderately annoying. Let's see about those performance issues, DE. Let's see about those performance issues now. Try and stop me. Also, people are saying that they want Prodman posters. K-Drives so annoying. I got lucky and I did K-Drives during the last double XP thing, but they are a bit of a pain. I think you would make a good QA tester. I think DE lives in fear of me. Like, I am the reason that they have this warning about placing too many decorations can cause performance issues. Oh no, that's not how I wanted it. Oh well. I still gonna make an argon floor in the dojo? Probably. I haven't had it as a list of priorities, and I happened to see your interior decorations and had to see how this goes. Hello, welcome. In case you can't tell, there is something very wrong with me. But I'm glad to have you here regardless. I hope you like kind of fucking insane people who have a lot of argon. I'm actually also working on K-drives myself solely for the fact I'm leveling up vent kids for two things. Putting a lens on one of the K-drives I intend to build and base compressor. You know what? I respect that. Base compressor is an absolute annoying grind and there's no need for it. There's genuinely no need for it. Like, it's the most peculiar thing to just be a complete and utter grind. Let's buy some relic packs. There's a treat.
But you owe us.
Yes, that is 2 walls of argon, in fact. Why? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. Alright. That's still there for 10 more minutes. What should we do? I guess we should do some Purita. We have 1 spot if anyone wants to come along. Covering your ship with argon is genius. I used I-10 treasures to create elaborate sculptures by attaching them to each other, but this is really cool. I don't know that it's cool. I think it's just a symptom of going insane. How do you get more frame slots? Is it literally IRL money? Not necessarily. If you crack relics, you can sell the parts that you get from cracking relics for platinum, and then you can use the platinum to buy the slots. Alright, you guys know the drill. Message me in game if you want to come along. We'll do some Purita Rebellion for a little bit. Not a huge amount though, like half an hour or so. Just a little farming as a treat. Yeah, you do not have to spend money. You do not have to at all. Shy message? Easy. Steel path. Ta-di-da. Let's do Dactylus. If your luck holds out, you don't even need to crack primes. I managed to grind out 4 Orion Spinoza sets and I sold all 4 at 100 and... That's not bad, actually. I would say all the bots are a bit much for me and those can totally cause performance issues, but I don't think they're rock stars since they don't move. What even are those activities? What do you mean, what are those activities? What do you mean, Draco? The Purita? God, Aram is a pain to get, so I see why it sells for that much. Yeah, that's not bad, actually. 120 plat each is pretty nice. You're still getting into it, unlocking planets? So this is, I don't know if you've done the Old Peace questline yet, but this is the game mode that came with Old Peace. It's reasonably endgame. Basically, it's going back to the wars. It's quite fun. It's fun because it's like timed mission objectives. So it's do as many objectives as you can within the 12 minutes and then a boss fight. So it's always different. Every time you go in, it's gonna randomly, you know, generate what mission types you have in it. Yeah, interactive PTSD. Pretty much. I was explaining to Sendia to Mira the other day. Mira not being someone that plays lots of Warframe, right? And she was like, so what is that thing? And I was like, oh yeah, we're basically reading his mind to figure out his nightmares to stop a war happening. And she was like, what? But also you can date him. And I was like, yep. Checks out. I didn't know how to explain it to someone who doesn't play Warframe and would not understand a single, like, iota of what I said. Basically, we're becoming the sleep paralysis demons. Hell, I played Warframe and it barely made sense. There's like a bell curve to it, right? You start Warframe and it's like, I have no idea what's going on. You get to a point where you've got a decent chunk of hours in Warframe, you're like, yeah, I understand what's going on now. You get to the high end of Warframe hours and you're like, I have no idea what's going on. Unless you're like an absolute lore nerd, it's a lot. It's a lot of lore. Can you be honest about something? Yes. I'm infiltrating my boyfriend's dreams to save him from losing his mind and reliving a war to prevent it from happening in the past? Yeah. But if I say that, that is the most insane thing you can, like, fathom saying to someone who has no idea what's going on in Warframe. Galen, that's not a hot take. A lot of people are really thankful for, like, how amazing Warframe's been since Red took over. That's, you don't have to say, can I be honest about that? That's the coldest take ever. Gonna ask Lotus instead of Grok? Yeah. I asked Grok. I asked ChatGPT. Well, I asked the Lotus, and she said I need to forma my shower again. Preferably Madurai. I asked Grok, I asked ChatGPT. Well, I asked Ordis, and he said my inbox isn't encrypted. Yeah, Red is wonderful. I am so scared that I'm gonna cry when I meet her. Kari, welcome! Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Have I added a potato to the shower yet? Someone said earlier this stream that I should get like a mold and make a soap potato to use in the shower. In the former shower. I don't know how to make a like rubberized mold. And I'm kind of a little bit scared of that. But, like, surely it's possible, right? Having said that, I bring good news. Like I can vouch, the beautiful former shower is officially on its way to me. Former shower is finally on its way. I'm finally actually getting former shower. So for those who don't know, for those who just saw the TikTok, Liger printed it for me based on the conversations that we've had on stream. The videos that went viral are Liger's videos. And I don't think either of us expected them to blow up as fucking insane as it did. But the former is now in the post, on its way to me. Yes, it is in fact my shower head in terms of ownership. It is not currently in my hands. It is currently in the post. I believe it left Singapore today. But yes, the former shower head is going to be in my hands very, very soon. Once I have it, I'm going to paint it. I'm going to paint it gold. I'm going to make it into a natural forma. Ideally, I would like to figure out how I can put LEDs in it as well. And then I'll make another one. Then I'll make another TikTok. Yeah, it is in fact my shower head in terms of ownership. It was made by Liger for me. Liger modified the 3D file and everything. Did I say former shower? Yes. There you go. If you haven't seen it, yeah, it's something alright. It hasn't left ever. I thought it had. Either way, it will arrive shortly. It will arrive shortly. When I get it, I'm gonna paint it. Yeah. It's the funniest bit that we've ever had on stream. I cannot exaggerate that enough. Like, me yapping about how I would, like, min-max my showers and mod my shower turned into this. And it's genuinely incredible. Gonna format your shower head with a forma? Okay, the former shower is not gonna be a permanent thing because you shouldn't leave 3D printed stuff in water. But goddamn, it's the funniest thing. It's so good. It's so good. Former shower head is my favorite bit ever from stream. Where Anna? Great humor and even better creativity. I regret to inform you, Observer, I'm just kind of insane. I'm just really weird, okay? You say these words in a way that is really nice, but I regret to inform you, I'm literally just bull-to-wall insane. We need to mill it out of stainless steel. We need to mill it out of, like, 9-carat gold or something. Like, enough gold that it gets the right color, not enough gold for it to be, you know, soft and expensive. Also, Galen, I know that if I do not reply to your message, I am going to, you're going to say it again. Please do not talk about the old dev team like that. That's really horrible. They spent a long-ass time working on this game. And yeah, I don't agree with every single choice they made, but to talk about them like that is disgusting. Like, they paved the way for Reb to be able to take over in Trailways. No matter what your opinion is, they do not deserve that. That is just cruel. That's just being mean for the sake of being mean. Please don't do that. Cover it in those cheap diamond looking thingies, then it wouldn't be a forma. It wouldn't be a forma if it was diamond, it's gotta be gold. Plate it? Try brass? Oh, brass could work. How does brass go in water? Does it like turn green or anything? Plate the diamonds with gold. Now we're expensive. Oh, you could print it out of titanium and then anodize it. Anodized titanium doesn't change color. I don't know how we're getting this much titanium. Brass is pretty water resistant. How do we make a forma in brass? I'm assuming this is like a company level thing at this point and not something I can do at home. brass is better in water if you coat it with a non-oxidizing solution. Can you 3D print brass? Hello, Nighthawk. Yeah, it'd need to be a workshop thing, surely, right? So anything behind the Stalker boss? You will find out soon, my baby Tenno. Yeah, it would be the right color for forma. You can 3D print metal using powder printing? Powder printing. I've never heard of this before. Can you powder print Liger, or is this like a, is this a big thing? PCBWay might be able to mill it with a few modifications. You print the thing, pour it into casting sand, and pour the brass over it? Okay. So yeah, it's now we're in the realm of like unreasonable for me to do for a meme. You beat the enhanced balances in Night Rain? Nice. The machines are like 10k. Yeah, guys, I can't do that. I think we just gotta stick with my printed, painted forma, okay? I will do my best to make a very interesting pattern on the forma. I'll make it as formery as possible. Honestly, I want to know how Liger feels about all this. Like, Liger made a forma for me as a bit, and now I'm viral on the internet for it. I want to know Liger's thoughts. Yeah, I don't want a 3D printer. If I got a 3D printer, I would legitimately just print so much random shit. I would be microplastics ground zero. I cannot be microplastic ground zero. That's a terrible idea.
The war as it truly was. You have done admirably, Tenno.
You could lost cast the 3D into brass, just surround the print in green sand and pour molten brass into the mold. Need a little recess underneath for plastic to fall into, but the leftover would be... If you have the blueprint as a company, you can send it to them, they can make it. Guys, I don't think we're making a solid metal forma. Unless you guys are crowdfunding it, I don't think we're making a solid metal forma. Give up, bro. We do not need a solid metal forma. We really, truly don't. Akari learning metalworking for a Warframe shitposting? Checking something? All good. Not a problem. Yeah, guys, we're not making a 3D printed one. Needed to build second Uriel? Jeez, why does DE let you have 2 Uriels? You'd make an elephant's foot within 2 months? I cannot be trusted with a 3D printer. What do you think forma tastes like if you lick it? A coin. I imagine it just tastes like metal. I don't see why it wouldn't taste like metal. Oh no, that's not where I wanted to go. No! Feel like it'd be like licking a battery. Stop moving so I can kill you! Was there something about a 2-hour time limit? Yes, I have work tomorrow, so I can't play for as long as I would like. We can go a little bit over. Like, I'll probably do one more run after this. But But yeah, I do have work tomorrow, so I cannot be as silly as I would like. My brother 3D printed a human skull and his wife painted it to look realistic. My main decoration on my kitchen counter. No, you did good, me. You did good. Stop moving so I can kill you. Ratchet and Clank villain sounding line right there. I have a sculpture in my office, in my stream room, that I genuinely love. It's only plaster, right? I printed it at like a kid's, I didn't print it, I painted it at like a kid's plastered fun area thing. Birthday! Thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. I painted it at one of those, but like I took my time with it. It's like it's a ram skeleton, like a ram head skeleton skull thing with like a snake coiling around it. It's really pretty. So I painted the snake to look like a tiger snake in like bronze and black and all of this. And then did like gold like cracks over the skull and all that. It's really pretty. I'm really proud of how it turned out. Average lizard moment, yeah. I really like painting things. I really like making things and painting things. So I really want to go back to the plaster place and do something else. I like just sitting and painting. However, material is expensive.
Deploy a Warframe. Akariteru Ch, I don't care.
It's gonna be awful? What do you mean it's gonna be awful? Because it's Australia. I don't know. I will not speak on political stuff on my stream, but yeah. Guys, let's make a lizard statue and send it to Lizard. Who's making it? Actually, there's a question. If, in theory, I had a 3D model, could it be 3D printed? Yep, yes. And we're talking about retail because people would rush for public holiday. We'll need some references to make it easier. Depends how big you want it to be. Huh. Maybe I will get a 3D printer. Make a garage kit of myself. Would need to be translated? Yeah, I imagine that would be the annoying bit. I don't know how 3D printers understand what to print. I don't know what file types they use and stuff. You gotta go help with stuff? Good night, Dragon Eye! Thank you for hanging out. Don't talk to me or my daughter ever again. I have my own standee. I have my standee. I have a lot of my merch actually. I have a little clay figurine of myself as well, like a little clay model. It's really cute. Posted it on Twitter before. You put yours on top of a glass vase filled with glow-in-the-dark rocks with a few glow-in-the-dark forest spirits inside. That's cute! Here's a little statue of me. I want you to have it. If I could 3D print tiny little Akaris, I would give them out at conventions. I would just like put random tiny Akaris on tables and stuff for people to take. Any advice on 3D printers for someone starting out? No, I have no idea. I do not own a 3D printer. Yeah, imagine tiny little desk lizards. Can I get $1,943.44 USD? What? 2 grand? Check stream chat? Okay. I guess it would cost 2 grand USD to make a brass forma. He did the math. Like I did the math. 2 grand USD to make a brass forma. I know, I've seen what you did with argon crystals. You need a supervisor. The problem is, I'm ungovernable. Suck your dragon, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, I'm ungovernable as ever. If I could mass produce tiny figurines of myself to hand out, I would. Nobody would be able to stop me. I would just make things for the sake of making things. I cannot be trusted. I am ungovernable. Like, I do not have a manager. I don't have a VTuber manager, a stream manager, or anything. I cannot be managed. I cannot be governed. That's the problem. Not even family. Nobody would be able to stop me printing random shit. I'd be like, oh yeah, this is a tiny fat Yoda. I'm printing it. Where am I gonna use it? I'm not. I'll print it anyway. Nobody can. I am genuinely ungovernable. I am a force into myself. Yeah, rules are for fools. Don't get one of the more advanced ones. Once you learn more about 3D printing, might be more viable, like multi-filament. If you know this, and the only thing preventing this is you not buying the printer and learning to code. Here's the thing, I could. I have the disposable income to just buy the printer. I don't have the space to put the printer. That's my problem. The lioness cannot be managed. You're exactly right, Pyro. The lioness does not concern herself with a regulation of normal things. The lioness also does not particularly care about having to look after the printer when it jams and shit. The lioness is kind of scared of having a 3D printer print 3D onto her fingers when she tries to unjam it. The lioness is also greatly concerned about the fact that every time she touches a normal printer, it breaks in some way, shape, or form, and is concerned that a 3D printer is just a more expensive version of that. Yeah, every time I touch a normal printer, it breaks. The nozzle on the plastic printers are like 180 Celsius too. Yeah, I have no intention of burning myself on that. That's just normal printers. Every time I touch a printer, it breaks. It's really bad. It's like an ongoing problem I have. They break if you look at them the wrong way, yeah. Printing reports must be a nightmare. My supervisor at work once actually told me to, like, get someone else to do my printing for me. My supervisor was like, Akari, why do we keep needing to get the printer, like, company out every time you touch the printer? I'm like, I don't know. It jams? And they're like, you know what, just get someone else to print for you. Like, you do your work, you just can't be trusted with the printer. Hello, somebody. Yeah, this jit can't print. You ever had your supervisor tell you that you can't be trusted with a printer? Because yeah, my supervisor has told me that. I really like the fact that the lioness refers to itself as the lioness. The lioness, for some reason, refers to itself in third person when she is talking about being a lioness. The lioness has watched far too much TikTok. As royalty often does. The lioness must touch grass. The lioness touched grass the other day. The lioness went to a Japanese garden the other day, actually. It was very nice. The lioness highly recommends touching rocks and water and grass. The lioness is drain damaged. Aww. The lioness is a little stupid, okay? The lioness is a little stupid. The lioness relies on the rest of the pack in order to do anything because she's a little stupid.
You have won back your memories from the void's corruption. Chaos has lost this battle.
The lioness is adorable and should be bullied with kindness. Yeah, the lioness does not concern herself with neural activity. I have pictures from childhood showing I've touched grass. You know what? We can do one more. One more and then I'll go to bed. One more and then I'll go to bed. Bratton Vandal max rank. Delicious. Delectable. 5-star cooking. One more and then I'll go to bed. Definitely do your research. If you're just looking to get into the hobby and play around, an A1 is most probably what you want. But if you're looking to learn a lot about printing, something in the Prusa might be better. I'd buy and house a 3D printer if I had a spare room to look at it and not worry about sleeping in microplastics. Hello, Carthage! Hello, hello, hello. Della, you sleep in microplastics anyway. I just want to remind you of that. There are literally microplastics in your balls right now.
Dive deep, Tenno. Remember the peace that was sabotaged by greed and pride. Relive the tragedy you were forced to endure.
You prefer macroplastics? Give you just a giant chunk of acrylic? seen that study? Yes, I did see the study about there being microplastics in people's balls. I did in fact see the study about there being microplastics in balls. If I had balls, I would be very concerned. Rich, hello. Hello, hello. Why are we talking about balls? Because there was a study that there are microplastics inside your testicles. Part of the reason I got a water bottle that was glass on the inside, that's what makes them elastic? Oh, that's why they're stretchy. Do I have... No. No, I do not. Unfortunately, I do not. I instead have the thing that makes me get tummy cramps. Same as dirt or dust by now. The human body is designed to withstand small amounts of invasive ingredients like it. That's kind of valid. But I still don't think it's a good thing if it's in the balls. Him microplastics and for some ungodly reason, my first thought was Gumpa balls. She had to outsource the taste experiment to Tiki twice. This is true. Regrettably, I cannot taste for myself. The lioness greatly concerns herself with gaslighting her male friends into thinking they can taste through their balls. When your girlfriend's on her time of the month, you play the Warwick main? Huh? But why? In the blood, probably the liver and intestines. And they eager. Is this while I steal them? Yeah, but I don't want to steal them if they're full of plastic. If I steal them and they're full of plastic, then that's like when you get an Easter egg and it's like that really shitty low quality chocolate. Like red tulip or whatever. Chat, I hate red tulip. Did anyone fall for this when you announced this to your friends? Yes! I convinced one of my friends to dip his nutsack in ketchup because I gaslit him into thinking that there were taste buds on it. He did it. And then he did it again afterwards. Just to, like, double check, I guess.
Deploy a Warframe. A commandeered prime or one of the insane ones. I don't care.
Goodbye, commandeered Warframe. Lioness is evil. Look, he smeared ketchup on his nutsack. There's a lot of things wrong with him anyway. The lioness controls the lions. The lioness kind of just convinces people that it would be funny to do things. And the lions tend to go along with it. Upon further reflection, the lioness recognizes she is probably not a very good influence.
Stop. New code needed. Find please.
Could have been hot sauce? I know a guy who did that with soy sauce instead of ketchup, swears up and down that his mouth tasted salty but not like soy sauce.
Find new code.
You know what? You know what? That checks out. It may have just been like the smell of it in his mouth, but that checks out. Be beware the lioness with the loaded weapon. Beware the lioness with a really stupid idea. Case in point, forma. Greatest gaslighter in Australia. Upon further reflection, it was really funny. I don't regret anything. I genuinely maintain it just gets funnier and funnier. The Phrenemus concerns itself with sleep. The lioness is concerned about this new species she has not heard of before. The lioness would also like to refer back to the fact that she is in fact not a lion or a mammal. She is in fact a lizard. No regrets, no regrets.
No drop until Anarch out. Very hungry. Need reload.
I once convinced someone that taping his feet to the skateboard would help him stay upright on the board for the rail ride. He fell immediately? I love that. That's the kind of shit I would tell my friends. And they'd be like, Akari, you've never set foot on a skateboard in your life. And I'd be like, yeah, but I ride it. Just trust me. Hello, Annie.
Will Tenno give turret ammunition?
Lizard.
A lizard. The dragoness has discovered she is sleepy yet. The dragoness is not really sleepy, but she respects that she must go to bed.
Turret need ammo immediately.
Lizard.
The dragoness is aware that she must go to bed. He's shredding? Imagine me on a skateboard. I would fall over. I would fall over literally immediately. Frame one. I cannot be trusted. Chat, it took me way longer than anyone else to learn how to ride a bike. I couldn't ride a bike till I was like 9 or 10. In hindsight, I'm amazed that my mum didn't get me put on the short bus to school.
Supplies captured. Battlekin to be much relieved.
It's like you have a balance issue or something. Huh, I wonder why.
Elder, the Tenno captures a cat.
Bad motorboat accident equals almost drowned. Good motorboat accident almost. I understand. I agree. I agree, Cartridge. I understand and agree.
Strong Tenno fan.
Yeah, no, the point is, I cannot be trusted on a skateboard. As much as I would love to be one of those, like, late 1990s, weirdly dressed skaters with the giant oversized jeans on, and the skateboard and the beanie, I simply cannot. Life has not chosen that pathway for me, chat. Instead, I am a little fucking nerdy piece of fucking garbage. A little creature scurrying along the floor. A pathetic jingling jester, even. No chance of skater girl, okay? Maybe one day it's like an alt outfit, it would be funny, but like... You're our nerdy piece of garbage? This is true. Garbo too? Lanari, welcome! Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. So smaller creatures that build up the rest of the world? Yeah, I'm like a little rat looking thing. Like a gerbil. One of my friends in high school was one of those guys. Now he's a car mechanic with a wife, 2 kids, and sore knees. Is the sore knees from it, like, constantly falling off the skateboard? Not even falling off, just doing jumps and landing. It's a lot of pressure on your knees. Yeah, I would fall off frame on. I fear the day I even try and stand on a skateboard. Simply ain't worth it, chat. Yeah, Sin was being sarcastic. Sin was being sarcastic. It is not a secret, chat, that I have a balance problem and a deformed cochlea and deaf and all of that jazz. We know. Everyone knows. Regrettably, the whole world knows. All of China knows I'm here. Your brain is just not braining. They also 100% full off lots and even break bone in the desire to get good at their hobby. Or of being a skater. Yeah, why would you do that? I mean, look, if I broke a bone trying to ride a piece of wood with wheels on it, I would not be going back to that piece of wood with wheels on it. Gecko? Gecko.
Lies. It wants
I do be a gecko.
Yourself, but you have triumphed today.
My friend broke an arm, then got a brace. Went back to the skating park the next week. Oh my god. You can guild another kit gun? Shy just keeps winning. Shy genuinely just keeps winning. With that being said though, chat, I keep losing. I keep losing. I have to go to bed. Regrettably, I must eat. I do not want to, but I must. Thanks for letting our Badgie play. Thanks for Badgie playing with us. I appreciate Badgie a lot. Big appreciation of Badgie. I hope Badgie continues to just keep winning.
Buddhist reminds the operator.
But yeah,
to take
I have to be a wagey tomorrow. I have to do all of that stuff. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah? More Warframe. We stay winning. Wait, massive upgrade on the PC inbound. Before the price raises? Before the price raises? Hopefully. Yeah, I am wagey. It was nice finding you. I had to check out your stream and see what other interior design the line has created. You already have it? Nice. Hang on, is that? Hang on. Oh! I was like, is that the one I have? No, it's not. You paid $150. Oh my god. That's actually shocking. Wow. Yeah, it's a step up. I was like, I know mine starts with a 5.9. That's so good. What the hell? You locked out so much. Just keep winning, I guess. But yeah, I must eat. I must go mimir. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. I wish I could keep playing game, but I cannot. I must do my thing. I must go and be a good wagey. You know it? I love seeing marketplace things and it's like, oh, I broke up with my boyfriend and now I'm selling his shit. This is like a $1 Xbox 360. Back when Xbox 360s were good. Good night, Chai. Good night, good night, good night. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for spending 2 and a bit hours of your day with me. I really appreciate it. If I could spend more, I would, but I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. I'll see you tomorrow.